Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk, and today we're going to be unboxing and doing a quick review on the Corsair K100 RGB keyboard. So, let's talk. Alright guys, so I have here the Corsair K100 RGB. This is the OPX model. This is the one that has the, what do they call it? The optical, that little red laser, I guess would be the best way to describe it. So it's still a mechanical keyboard. However, instead of having a full mechanical key, it's got a laser inside. So when you press the key down for in between keystrokes, it interrupts the laser and then that sends your signal. So they're saying this is just as good, if not better, than a traditional mechanical keyboard. I've only been PC gaming for about a year now, so I'm still pretty new to this. But I have the Corsair K63, which is it's just a bare bones keyboard, and I have the lap board. So basically, when I first built my PC, I didn't have my man cave, and I got this one because I had to sit on my couch and I had my PC hooked up to my TV, so I was using the lap board. But that was the reason I upgraded to the K100, and Corsair says that this is their flagship keyboard. Like a lot of the components in my PC are all Corsair, so I wanted to kind of just stay uniform with everything, and the fact that I can control my lights and all my RGB and stuff on my rig with the keyboard itself, I figured, well, hey Dex, I don't know if you guys can see him, but Dex just hanging out above me. So I wanted to be able to control everything right from here. So without further ado, we'll pop this bad boy open and we'll see what's in there. Now, I did a lot of research, and again, I'm kind of married to Corsair with the setup I have. However, I really think Corsair makes some of the nicest stuff out there, so I'm not too upset about having to stick with Corsair, but we'll see how this compares to my K63. So, already, it's got a nice premium packaging you expect from Corsair. And now this is wired compared to the previous keyboard I have, and that was one issue I was running into, was every once in a while when it would like time out after not touching it for a while, it would take a second to basically recognize itself again. So that was another reason I wanted to upgrade. It's got two USBs? I wonder what that's for. Oh, you know what? This has some sort of Elgato stream gear with it, stream deck built into it, I think. So that is, I've never seen it. It's got two USBs with a little split. Huh. I'm gonna have to do a little more instructions, and in the end of the video, I'll touch more on why this has two USBs attached to it. So it's got a really nice braided wire, so it's not gonna look like your normal just cord hanging out on your desk. This is nice. It's got a nice finish to it. So it'll definitely be aesthetically pleasing. But as far as the keyboard itself, like, this thing is pretty heavy, and it's brushed aluminum. It got that mechanical keyboard sound still, and the brushed aluminum in the black. This is super nice, just aesthetically. And you can already see that it's much bigger than what I currently have, mainly because my keyboard doesn't have a number pad, so I'm pretty pleased to have a number pad now. Not that I'll use it much, but it's just something I've looked for and haven't had, so I'm pretty excited about that. Looks like it's got the little stand so you can pop it up and it'll sit just like that. Let's see what else they gave us in this box here. Start with this little yellow thing. This is probably instructions. Yep, so your K100 RGB, here's your little instruction sheet, your warranty guide, and safety information. Alright, and digging further into the box, they gave you whatever this black thing is. I think this is to remove keys, to pop them out, because it also gives you, you got your WASD keys, so your main keys. I'll probably end up switching these out because they have a different concave, and again, I'm new to PC gaming, so it might help me find WASD a little bit better. And this has got Q, F, E, R, W, and D. So you got, okay, so I guess all the surrounding keys. So basically, if you're a hardcore gamer, you're probably going to end up replacing the keys, and this is probably the tool to replace them. It looks like you pick them out like that, and then they give you ones with a different shape and a different texture, just so you don't lose yourself on the keyboard, which is pretty cool, and I'm definitely going to go ahead and install those. And then another thing that I always wanted with my other keyboard is a cushioned wrist rest. Now this is nice. This is very comfortable, and I cannot wait to play with this. Compared to the hard one with a little bit rubber coating that I already had, this is nice and cushy. It's got a premium, I wouldn't say it's, I don't think it's leather, but it's just not, and I have a Corsair chair also. This is leather, so this is like, probably like a pleather, but we'll see how it holds up. But it's definitely very comfortable, and it looks like it slides right on like this. Oh, you know what? That's right, this is magnetic. So it comes on and off very easily. So it just slides right up to the keyboard, and you can feel it just grabs it, because the keyboard is still metal, and that's how magnets work. Cool. So that's everything that's in the box. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to read these instructions a little bit, because I want to see what the point of this two USB cords are for. And I'm going to go ahead and switch these out, and I'll play with the RGB and make sure the software is up to date on it. And then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I just set up the K100 on my computer. Took a little software update, and I used the little tool, and I replaced all the gaming keys. So it came with your typical WASD, and then it also replaced E, R, Q, and F. So when you're on the keyboard, you can, they have a different texture, and they're concave different, so you don't lose yourself. I guess it's for maybe beginners or something, I don't know, or just I put them on because I think it might help me find the keys a little bit better. And then they also gave you a spare W, so I guess that one tends to wear out the most, I guess, I don't know. And then they gave you another D, but this one, the concave, is in an opposite direction of the other one, and I don't really like that. I don't know if that's a mistake, or someone would, I think it would get in the way and it would screw me up. So I replaced those, and back to the two USB cords. So this has what's called a USB pass-through. So you plug both cords into your computer, and now there's a USB slot on the back of the keyboard, which you could power your devices through your keyboard versus running the wire all the way down to the tower on your PC. Now this supports all the RGB colors in the ICU or the CUE Corsair program, and it just basically, it's gonna mirror whatever settings you do on there, the rest of your setup. But other than that, I'm gonna play with this thing, and it feels really comfortable. I really love this little pleather, cushiony wrist rest they have. The Elgato Stream Deck is, I guess it's more for streamers. It's like a screen, and almost looks like the little Amazon Alexa screen I have over there. But this basically has all the features that has, minus the screen. So there's G1 through 6 on the sides, and they call them macro keys. So you could basically program those to do certain things you'd be doing when you stream, like you can mute your mic, you can bring your camera, your webcam on and off. There's a bunch of settings. I'm not a streamer, so I don't really know how far you can really go with that. I was just reading the instructions, and that's the gist I got out of it. But other than that, it's a beautiful keyboard. The build quality is fantastic. That's what you would expect from Corsair. I caught it on sale for $199. It's usually $239. I got a bit of a break on it. But I mean, if you're looking for a quality keyboard, I really think this is one of the best out there, if not the best. You know, I mean, my next bet would probably be like SteelSeries or Logitech. I know Logitech is usually top dog, but I really like Corsair stuff, as you can see. Big Corsair guy. I got the Corsair Dark Core, I think this is, the RGB mouse. And yeah, I just figured it would go great with my the rest of my setup, and I really can't wait to start gaming on this thing. But I mean, it's beautiful. I love it. So I have nothing negative to say about it, except maybe it's a little expensive. But what kind of keyboard do you guys have? Any other questions? Shoot them to me down in the comments, and I will try to answer them. I didn't really have too much time to game with it before putting out the video. But yeah, if I have any complaints or something, I'll post them in the comments, or maybe on Facebook or Instagram. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you later.